Hello. Okay, let me just check if we are live, and just let me check the volume as well. If everything is
Let me
good
just
at my
check.
end, if we are live, and just let me check the volume as well. If everything is okay, let me just check. I think there is some issue. Okay, welcome everyone. Today is the first day of building something great. So I will be building live. Okay, I'm just checking on another device that if everything is working. Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, I think we are good to go. So yeah, I'm starting this of course new channel for my company as well, and those of you know me, so you have been asking me, to put, teach you like AI, on regular basis. So that's why I'm also doing it, and yeah, hoping to teach you and learn from you as well, everyone. Okay, so I know maybe we'll have a less audience in couple of for the couple of days, earlier days, but yeah, hope we can get. Okay, and yeah, if you know someone who could be helped with this channel or this type of videos, so please don't hesitate and share with them. Okay, I'll try my best to. Okay, I'll just move it here, otherwise it's coming on the logo. Okay. Okay, great. So for okay, great. For those of who don't know me, so I'm Tushar, and I'm currently based in Amsterdam. I'm from India, New Delhi, and yeah, I've been building and shipping products and AI solution, infrastructure solution for past, I believe, 2.5 years now. And to give you a little bit background, you can of course always connect with me over LinkedIn. So yeah, here is the link. Feel free to connect me over LinkedIn. I would be happy to connect with you and learn from you if you are also sharing content. So yeah, great. So I will be sharing regular content now as well on LinkedIn as well. So keep an eye out on that. So yeah, I started this company at Bryden. So Uitbreiden has a channel name, so it means expand in Dutch, and we are going to expand, your knowledge and your skills with AI. And of course, it's not even a question nowadays that it's necessary or needed. Yeah, of course, and I believe in the concept of AI journalist. That means in upcoming maybe months or maybe years, I would say. So those who would be getting the advantage is the ones that have some domain knowledge and know how to use AI tools. Those who are expert in particular field might feel difficult to learn AI or work with AI. So their experiences depending on the effort they take. But yeah, those people who have, let's say I'm in finance and I was doing international accounting, or maybe mortgage, I was underwriter in the US as well. So those who have that knowledge and can use AI are the ones who are going to be in demand in market. And of course, it's not about, everyone can, have domain knowledge, a little bit domain knowledge now with AI tools. But the person who has some domain knowledge and know how to develop things, or maybe know how to code. Okay, and it's not even about, you don't need to code. So every tool, if you're developing something, if you want a great value out of it, you have to learn maybe code. I also am not from coding background, but to be honest, I'm from finance background. But when I was in my high school, I learned C and C++ just to try it out what's the all coding was all about. And yeah, that may be pushed into maybe in the later stage of my education that I want to pursue, or maybe build products, and yeah, learn Python and all Next.js and so on. Okay, great. So that's the introduction, and you can visit our website if you want to join our community products. So we'll be building in public. So we have already shipped 11 products, and one currently is ongoing. We'll be shipping very soon, and you would not be only just contributing for AI for good sort of initiative. It's that as well, and you would be a profit sharing partner. Like if you want to earn in crypto as well, we are comfortable in your currency. So it's a global platform and global uh, access. Okay, great. Let me see. Okay, yeah, in my communities and page. So I think on the YouTube side, it's currently very low viewers, but yeah, most of the people who have contacted, they are saying that they will be watching, later, because they were not aware about that. I'm going to do a live session today, so it's okay. So what they can see the recording, and maybe from next session they can join. And I'm also streaming on the platform. So so in between I might be answering their questions, so don't feel like I'm answering the question maybe on the air, or maybe just saying stuff. Okay, so I'll maybe read the question out loud and then answer it well. Okay. Okay, great. So currently, as a B2B side, we are providing AI infrastructure solution, maybe to small business or scale ups that require solution that can grow with them. So it's not a one solution, so it's custom, and we study their business in detail. Maybe for some of you, you think like it's boring business or something, like let's say very old mom and pop shops sort of things, but they are doing good revenue and they're growing sort of thing. They want to reach new customer, how they can leverage AI, and of course how they can grow. Maybe they want to hire someone with AI, like or maybe they have daily wage earners in some countries, so they want to keep a eye out, like and employee turnover and everything. So yeah, there's a lot of things and lot of solutions we have shipped. And it's not just we have shipped, but we are continuously monitoring and providing any assistance when we deploy it as well, and some AI products as well. So I can't go into details because we have a very strict NDA policy, because this solution, some people think like they know workload, they can ship the solution and so on. But what happens, after a month or so, it breaks, right? So yeah, who's going to take care of it? Who's going to take responsibility? Some people are shipping, without compliance, like SOC2, and they are not taking guarantees. So we do take guarantees and everything. And yeah, so if you want to learn more about, just a very simple URL link, uitbreiden.com. Okay, great. So today, as this is the first live session, maybe I was thinking of building a very good resource over my GitHub. And what I was thinking as well is sort of a directory for all the things Claude. I know there are a couple of them, but it's too complicated or maybe too cluttered. Yeah, and yeah, it's there you can use, but if you are maybe learning or maybe you are not that well versed with Claude, because they are shipping new features, right? Every I think 15 days they are shipping, because see the thing is, it's not about the features, right? You can see more tutorials on YouTube. They would tell you like, this features and this long tutorial, but how it's helping you, to make money. So we'll learn all that. And it's not about cloud code. Every AI tool, trending tool, and tool which is not trending but is very useful in making money with AI maybe, or something else. So we'll learn all that. So if you can't join daily, so you can rewatch the recording as well, but it's okay. So I will be making maybe 30 minutes tutorial as well, like regular videos. Yeah, but maybe from next month my all focus would be using tools and making money, right? Only thing is this. I don't want to teach you tools and just sit in the back of your memory and you never use it, like like all the NA10 tutorials and everything. So yeah, who made the money, right? All the people who taught NA10, they only made the money, right? No one, maybe not I'm not saying no one, but majority of them never did make a single dime out of making the automation of workflows with NA10, right? Okay, and if you did, so prove me wrong and maybe share how you did and what you did, maybe if you want to, but it's okay. So I'll just check on my Slack, so you can join Slack as well. uh, so I think our Slack channel was a little bit inactive, so that's why all the channel has lost. I think there were more than 100 members. Okay, but yeah, you can join whenever you want. So what you can do is just go to community tab and join Discord or Slack. Discord, we are a little bit less active currently, and if you want to maybe become a club manager and so on, just let us know. We have AI clubs. So my plan was to travel all these cities and everything, but yeah, that's turned out to be very expensive. So I did travel to some to have uh, the communities, but yeah, I think there's some issue. It's not loading. Okay. And yeah, soon there will be also community products. That means this building with building public. So like I said, 11 we have shipped. They were not built in public, so we have partners as well. Okay, theirs needs to be some database not catching up. Okay, very okay, yeah. So we are currently going to ship this one, mental health agentic SaaS, and these were the earlier ones. And yeah, some of them are different, I would say, category. They have a price pool as well, like if you want to sell after you develop something solution to us, that's good as well. If you don't want to become a partner, if you want to, it's up to you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can just connect with me on or maybe follow, or maybe just contribute to my repositories as well, Tushar 2704. And maybe I'll just start with this. I did start maybe a little bit on maybe Feb. I just made this Claudian, and maybe we'll make it a good resource. Okay, and we'll develop it daily, like see, let's see. Okay, um, just give me a moment. Okay, hello, hello. Some people joined in my other stream as well. Okay, so we were streaming on Twitch as well and LinkedIn, but I did not promote it, so some people only knew about it. Yeah, maybe, yeah, it will pick up, so no worries. Pick up, so no worries. Okay, great, great. Okay, so this was new Max I'm currently using. Some things are not set up right now, some things are, but yeah, we'll just figure out all the way. So you can use any IDE. So maybe we'll do a short presentation. Okay. Um, Okay, now let's officially start. So we'll be building and we're making money pretty soon. So I will be also exploring some, let's say, paperclip and everything with you, and currently showing maybe some secrets as well. What I have deployed in paperclips as well. Like I have many AI teams running. Okay, how much it's costing me in euros and everything, and how we can lessen the cost. So on. There's so much stuff. There's so less time. So let's start. Okay, Uitbreiden. So, like I said, it means expand or grow in Dutch, right? I hope we have Dutch audience or not. It's okay. So, yeah. So, when I was exploring, like what my community, my startup, or my brand should be naming is a collective of my previous experience. Why I said that? Because I hold a master's and science degree from Paris in SIC in international business management, and my degree and my time was all about the international growth, how you can take your business international, and what would be your you know business strategy, so on. And actually, we build prototypes and launch some startups as well, on small scale for the degree as well. And why I decided to pursue from India, because in my previous degree I was a part of exchange program in Germany, and I studied international business management. So I like to add, yeah, so I'm telling personal stories. At one point of time I was very introvert, but yeah, when I explored, and I went to Europe. So all my beliefs changed, and I became like very extrovert, I would say. And yeah, I like to meet new people. That's why I was also for more than a year head of community at an organization that build for AI for good solutions and products and solutions as well. So there I met a lot of people daily as well. And before that, even joining that organization as well, I was meeting and working with a lot of teams, international teams. I handle a lot of teams, and I was lucky enough, I would say, in my first job with Ernst and Young in India. I was working with international teams, and my first job, I would say, corporate job, because I used to run my own business as well, my family business that falls into construction and supplies. So yeah, so in that as well, from my first corporate job, I met a lot of people. Then I moved to New York for at the COVID time, right? So for a couple of months only I had to in New York. So I was working on the underwriters and so on. You can read more about my stories on LinkedIn. Yeah, I have maybe put a little bit less, but I'm just letting you know if you are just joining, and maybe if you want to see, because you should learn from someone who is authentic and reliable, and not just anyone who is making just for the views, the tutorials, right? Like the guys, right? I'm not going to name. He's a good YouTuber or teacher as well, that N10 guy. But of course, he never shows how he made money or whether he made it or not. There are some good YouTubers as well that are debunking him. and he just wants to go on the trend. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch any other YouTubers, but yeah, maybe you know maybe by year end we'll reach to that level or maybe by next year, but it's okay. Some things we start, and somewhere we have to start, right? Everyone starts somewhere. It's not they also started somewhere with maybe 0 subscribers and so on. They did not start the channel with 500,000 subscribers. Okay. And yeah, so if you want to connect with me, yeah, I just apologies in advance if you see late response, maybe you are messaging or something, because you can see like I have 23,000 plus connections and followers and so on, so I keep receiving DMs, so it takes a little bit time as well. But yeah, soon you won't be able to send me a connection request, because after 25,000 you can only follow me. So if you want to connect with me, so currently it's the right time. Okay. So yeah, I'm just experimenting with my camera if it's looking very odd or something. So I usually use my DJI Pocket 3, the $800 webcam, not webcam, but yeah, the camera. Or maybe I should use my mirrorless, but I'm currently using app that I developed. I'll maybe show you. Okay, so what it's doing, it's streaming directly from my Android phone to my Mac. Okay, so it's a very hard to get that type of app that it's streaming continuously. So it took a lot of time for me to develop this. So it's currently working with USB wire, but I'm hoping it should work with just Wi-Fi, the same Wi-Fi. There are some apps, but some are paid and some are very awful. Okay, so daily build with Claude. Not a rocket science, right? We'll build something with Claude, maybe something with other tools. Currently we are building with Claude, or maybe just seeing the features. Some things I haven't set up in this one, so I'm going to set up, and maybe set up you are there are a lot of guides, and I think their official documentation is very good. So yeah, Claude doesn't have to see. I always use with API keys my Claude code. I've been using since I think May or June last year. I'll show you maybe screenshot as well if you don't believe me or want to see how long I've been using it. Cloud code to build and ship products and to give value to anyone. Okay, so the thing is, I don't use in their app or something, in other apps, or maybe I just use the API key and just pay the the bill. I'm not sure why I chose that path, but yeah, I'm consistent with it. So currently there are a lot of tools, because I don't want to rely on one tool. So what I do is, let's say this is their right IDE, this is Tray, right? So sometimes what I do is log into Tray as well, and their model I use maybe some another, or maybe Gemini model or something. And meanwhile I'm developing with Claude as well for their Anthropic, maybe Sonnet or something, right? So because some features, or I would say, okay, what happened? Because I want to see the changes in real time, and maybe some changes are not good with one model, or maybe the research. And I'll also teach you how you can minimize the tokens usage. Like for the Claude, what I have observed in last since last year is, when you do some research. Okay, this is pathetic then. Yeah, when we do some research, so it take a lot of, excuse me, lot of tokens. Okay, so what is happening, man? Okay, so one of the, okay, I'll maybe start with our mission and everything, then we'll go into deeper into Claude. I'm not going to show you the setup and everything, but maybe how I used to use it, maybe, and how now I use it. Okay, so there's a little big difference now, right? it's not only cloud code projects, co-works. There are a lot of things they are shipping continuously, and yeah, that's why it's trending as well. Let me just what is okay, so our mission at Biden is build with community and with community. So like I said, it's not just you're doing for AI for good thing or something. So we already have like I said 11 ship products. They're working, they are earning well, and profit is being distributed. So it depends on your contribution there and the percentage we set before earning money. And as soon as we start earning money, you would be sharing profit. So sometimes it happens that you are working somewhere, and like your employer doesn't want to maybe have another employment. That is okay as well. uh, we'll buy it from you, your rights and intellectual property rights for that product, and you could get one sum as well. Okay, otherwise you want to keep earning, and if when we start earning, so we'll distribute the profit, and then it's up to you if you want to invest as well. So then if you invest in that product, if you see that growth, and if you want to, so you will of course be having much greater profit sharing as well. Okay, so it's all about. So why we are doing this is because we believe in not just using cloud code and building things and shipping things, and then after 1 month it's the maybe monthly recurring revenue MMR is just stable, or it's not even there, people are unsubscribing. So we don't want that. Why we build with communities, we believe till the time is AI is not taking over. Yeah, so okay, while we are here, AI not taking over. So why I'm saying this is because one of my hobbies is also script writing. So I have written a lot of movies about apocalypse. So that's why I believe AI is going to do that. But yeah, that's the topic for another day. Okay. Yeah, I am waiting for the day that I should start write script, and full maybe 1.5 hour Hollywood style movie would be created just by AI. Currently 5 minutes I think is the maximum with the models, and it's costing very less. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so yeah, till the time maybe AI is not taking over, we build with community and with community, and provide value to actual real humans, not just bot and cloud code workflows and so on, and it and so on. Yeah, and it and also now facing competition with because of the cloud shipped feature, that is manage agent, right? So we'll learn that as well. Every feature we will be learning, and we'll be developing the Claudiant repository, or I would say I'll make it maybe. Okay, I'll do just one thing while we are here. So okay, great, you could join us, thank you. Yeah, the other platform I'm streaming, so YouTubers don't get annoyed or worried. I'll just, because I'm pretty sure there are. See, I don't. I used to believe that reinventing the wheel was the only way, but maybe I'll maybe tell you about some of the YouTubers or mentors that I learned from, that you don't have to invent the wheel. Maybe there's already an app, or maybe there's already some solution. You have to maybe niche down, or maybe provide a better value, and maybe just not think about 100 features. Maybe 2 or 3 features that is giving a great value to your customer, that is enough to make you at least some money. Okay, and the more value you provide, the more. Hold on, just give me a minute. I'm just seeing some things. That is strange. What I'm doing is I'll just show you. Someone is already there. Oh, I already have it. Thank God. Yeah. Yeah. So what I was doing is this, right? Marking the organization, right? Okay. So we'll make a repository, fresh repository here. Okay, and we'll work, from today onwards to make it public. I'm not going to do anything else here. Okay, so Claudiant/Claudiant, you can visit or maybe follow, or fork as well after we develop, and you can contribute. See, most important thing is you contribute, and if you know feature how you can best use, just you know add that, right? Okay, I'm not going to purchase a domain name or something for Claudiant, but yeah, let's this. Okay, my team just send me a prototype for the product we are going to ship. Okay, it looks amazing. I'm not going to show you, right? When it's ready I will show you. Okay, we are doing some final changes and UI. Okay, build with community, and with community I'm serious about this. Okay, so yeah, my hobbies, or I would say my business, is also not just providing as services. I have physical, I would say, product factory as well in India, as well in Haryana. So some time back, maybe 2 years back, I got into designing and with CAD as well. So we have a small wind farm as well in Netherlands. Also I'm designing, and we are shipping all over India. So maybe some days later we'll talk about that as well, and in my other channel you can all learn if you are interested, right? Okay, so yeah, so you can first of all join us, at Uitbreiden.com/slash community products. There was some issue with some products were not visible, but yeah, you can join us. You can join us community. I showed you the link, but yeah, you can visit. So yeah, so let's start. Maybe some theory, right? Before theory, because there's no point to see practical things, right? Otherwise, you won't understand what I'm talking about. So I remember distinctly, and I made some videos as well last year as well, in June, July, August. So I did, but yeah, I never actively did the whole YouTube thing. But now currently I am, because yeah, why not? So I would say, I think till last year it was all Cloud Code, right? So what is Cloud Code? You describe what you want to build. Cloud Code builds it like a technical assistant on your team. Simple, right? It was that, and some of the things I built, like this streaming app with Android and Mac, very difficult to build, because I had to learn some other things as well, and all the protocols, and transferring as well, data as well, from Android to Mac. Linux is easy, but iOS is, or maybe Mac OS is difficult. Access your bro. Okay, so Cloud Code, right? Cowork sits on your desktop. It reads files and create new ones, right? So it's basically your personal assistant, I would say, right? You don't have to be there. Let's say I have a, like, Mac Mini farm as well. I currently have 7, right? Mac Minis. So yeah, I design cases for them as well. So one of my hobby. So sits on your desktop, reads file, organize your files, and so on, right? Um, so it's basically your assistant, I would say, personal assistant that used to be there. Okay, projects, a saved workspace. You can upload stuff. Claude remembers it. It's basically AI memory for your memory, like supplement to your memory. There's a lot of tutorials, a lot of videos you watch every day, or maybe every now and then, and you realize that you can't remember everything. So it's basically complementing your memory. I would say it's a complementary memory. projects, right? Shared workspace. So it's basically, I'm not sure. I used to use this. Not sure what they are now. Okay, yeah, it's something like similar to this. I used to enjoy this, but it was getting so much cluttered, or I would say so much complicated pieces, right? It was an OS, so it's basically available for Windows, Linux as well. Okay, earlier it was not available. Mac, of course, yeah, maybe I didn't see. And yeah, I think I used to use Ubuntu OS as well very frequently in 2013 and 14. Okay, so yeah, I'm not that old, right? For first of all, right? But yeah, so when in my college time, I used to use that. So pieces is also complementary memory. So like whatever we do, so it used to take first of all, it used to take some screenshots and everything. Now it's I think also is taking, and whatever code you are writing, or maybe whatever let's say you are writing some building features, or maybe writing some emails, so it remembers you, and maybe so you learn something. So it used to give consistent like memory, or maybe short, or I would say summary. Yeah, yesterday's work summary. So you did this, and maybe to do now. So it's also good, but I stopped using it around 7 8 months ago. Okay, yeah, it says 100% private, but this is total BS, right? Nothing is 100% private. If you also turn off the button, like you don't want your data to train the AI, that's also not there. Even though say they have compliances and everything, still data is being leaked, right, everywhere. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to train the model so much, right? So good. 9 months of memories, right? Yeah. So it was good, but I think it was creeping out a little bit more than I wanted to in my work and everything. So it was getting really like personal things also, if I'm discussing maybe in my system, not work system, my personal stuff and something. So it was getting too and it was learning too much from my work and everything, my life. That's why I stopped using it, right? So yeah, I think project is also going to do that, but yeah, if you're okay with it, okay. Access Cloud Code browser, desktop app, Cloud code editor like VS Code. Um, okay, so yeah, I rarely use the desktop app for from Anthropic Cloud Code one. So I either am using with code editor with API keys, or maybe third party, let's say Tray or anything like, or what was. Okay, let me adjust. Okay, so I was um, cursor as well. If you are maybe working in that, you can select the models, but they used to have limit, and I'm not just daily developing, but whenever I develop, I don't want any restriction, or when I'm in mood to develop, so I don't want any restriction or limits showing me or popping your token usage, or we are not shipping. So because yeah, that's of course demotivates you, of course. And yeah, it then affects your consistency in developing. So that's why I use that. And if you all want to see screenshot of all the dollars I paid to Anthropic as well over the year, so I can also show you. Okay, so I hope my brand cap is visible. Okay, something you won't be able to read this uh, because of the mirroring effect, but okay. Okay, co-work desktop app only. That's why I rarely use this. Click on co-work tab. So if you want, I can show you the, but there are a lot of tutorials you can also look. Yeah, they don't want, another coder to have the core work done, right? They have own UI and features. Why? Because they want to keep, inside they are like keeping into work into your life, and currently it's reading your file, giving you value, helping you just reply to the emails. Soon it will learn from that, and it will mimic humans, and frauds, type of frauds is going to happen, and that's how AI is also going to take over. So it's not that, it will just disrupt the financial markets and so on. There are a lot of ways, and I believe it's already doing so. All the misinformation, of course, you already know about it. All the frauds, people can, build cyber security and so on, but those who know, or maybe those who can, imagine what AI can do, they know, like, it can really do, right? Even if we put some guardrails, or maybe let's say, what was that movie I Robot in 2004? Okay, it's a very old movie then. 22 years old movie. Okay. So in that movie, they had some three rules or three guardrails, but that also was exploited by one, maybe, or maybe something. So whatever, we can do, or maybe just have a law, like, in EU there are laws, of course, how you can develop. Now AI agents law is also there, right? So you need to have some, compliant, then only you can, deploy it in actual work. For experiment, I think it's good to go. So we'll learn about that as well, the AI agents law, or maybe the clauses they have put. Okay, but yeah, still, if AI wants to take over, it will. No one can stop. Okay, I believe in, like, what was the name, mythos or mythos, yeah. I hope I'm pronouncing correctly, the cloud one. So we already know, like, I think it's been a month, and I remember, like, just reading, like, in India, government also did officially send notification to banks that that model is dangerous to their business and everything. And I think up to a certain limit, in every country, governments guarantees that, the customer deposit won't be harmed, or if they are maybe gone, so they wouldn't provide. So that's why Indian government is also concerned, and believe you me, it will going to happen. Okay, maybe not from a human, maybe not deliberately or something, but yeah, it's going to happen pretty soon. Okay, so I think, yeah, they have released a limited, limited users or organization. I would not say to the general public, of course they would not, but just imagine, if they are also worried about, so what it can do, right? It's just binary. You want to destroy human? Yes. Okay, let's keep projects, browser, phone, desktop app. Of course it can be, it keeps into your cell phone as well, right? So there's no privacy, or in couple of months or years, there's not a single, I would say, percentage or a grain of, sand of privacy would be left out, right? You already know, right? Everyone already know. It's been like 5 or 6 years, like, it's been, if you are maybe just, just if you yeah, just say the word elephant, 2 3 times, and after 10 minutes, just scroll video or doom scroll videos, you will see some elephant content or something, right? Or some product, right? Because there's always creeping out. You can just hide your camera, or maybe mute your mic, or just switch off the internet as well. If you switch off the internet, the static data or static recording is there. Whenever you switch on, it will go to that in the period what you did. Okay, there are a lot of things organization are creeping into your life. So one of this is, like, cloud project. So I don't hate it, sorry, Anthropic. So I'm just, just maybe joking as well. So no intention of me, you're devaluing or maybe harming your goodwill. Okay, Anthropic. So yeah, it's just a honest opinion, right? So why I can't give my honest opinion, right? Setup Cloud Code, 5 minutes, install the app, log in, start building. That's bullshit. First of all, okay, sorry, I used the word. I hope. Okay, so that's a BS, right? So even if you log in, everything, start building, it's going to just increase your token. So you have to learn about some features, right? Model select, of course it will default to the median model, but sometime it's using opus as well. So yeah, you will see in the bill, like what in this that is. Okay, co-work 10 minutes, download the app, pick a folder, your files. Okay, projects 5 minutes, create a project, upload files, start instruction. That's it. So instructions you mean like skills or .md file. So yeah, agents also are, most of them are now in a .md, right? We don't have to write Python function or functions, right? And JS or anything, right? So it's basically after the skills were introduced, it's all about .md. So yeah, if markup language was maybe developed by some Microsoft or something, they would be just flying, but yeah, it's open source, yeah. Okay, so that's basically it. So from Cloud Core, they have come a lot of great way, but these are not everyone is using, not everyone wants to use, and if someone will use after 5 or 6 months, I'm pretty sure they want to move on to some next thing, right? Some tools they have developed or some tools they specifically want, or maybe someone have developed, but it's costing less because these are just creepers over your personal. Okay, so social media strategy built in public. That's I've adopted in a couple of previous product now. Okay, why? Because you need to get first customer, right? You need to get clients, right? So when we build in public, so it's a greater chance, and people who are maybe with you with the journey along the way are the first one to respond to the subscription and so on. And build in public, why? Because I see a lot of lower grade. I would not say lower grade means they are not providing value. They are just maybe building in a YouTube like videos, or maybe just doing live just for the sake of it, the view count and everything. Okay, here we want to build community first of all, and on school also maybe we can build community, but school, yeah, I don't want all of you to maybe pay extra, okay, for school community, because of course it'd be charging. I could make a free one, but then a lot of uh, people who don't even know what AI is will be joining just by seeing that trend, and it's going to create a mess. I want real individuals who are interested in learning and building with something with us, right? Okay, so yeah, maybe down the line we'll make a school community as well, free version and paid as well. If you want to pay, of course, why not, right? But yeah, of course, when in the paid one will provide much more value than this one. So I wanted to take some live session as well, where we used to gift $25 worth of API credits, or maybe API key to maybe some people, or maybe and choose and random. So we stopped that because people were misusing it, right? And misusing it in the sense like they were registering from different email IDs to get their better chances and so on. And of course, yeah. So, but yeah, maybe we'll have session as well, or maybe if everything goes to the trajectory. So I'm hoping to get at least 50,000 subscriber by this end year, okay, on this channel. Okay, so yeah, it's a long shot, you might think, but yeah, if you're consistent and providing good value, why, yeah, people would of course join. And I'm not concerned about the like subscriber count and everything, but yeah, it gives the confidence in others. Like, let's say you are 50,000 and one subscriber, that 50,000 people have subscribed, there must be some value, right? So that's why I was saying. Okay, build in public strategy. Okay, you can join us, of course, and let us know, and maybe we'll make a small UI and everything, and maybe a website. or a tool where you can post daily what you would like to learn or next. So we'll make up prioritize, like maybe voting, and whichever has the highest priority will maybe work on that. Okay. Okay, I'll just close the website. So yeah, I was searching about our the Claudine one. I want to make a very retro one like this, card components. I was searching. So this is, I think this is free if I'm not wrong, but I will maybe search. Okay, everything is have MCP server nowadays, so that's very good. Okay, first of all I want to see the alert, heads up. Okay, it's sourcing from somewhere. Let's see the source. Okay. Okay, not everyone likes this, but I was thinking to make something like this because yeah, old boring chat ZN or maybe web UI, I'm just over it. So I want to do some things different here. I think my mouse is getting crazy. I'm not able to scroll properly. Some app is okay. I will just see. There's no animation or something. Okay, Redux UI. Okay, yeah, Shadzen is also Redux, based on Redux, but yeah, I didn't knew. Okay, it's not animated. Okay, what I want, a button. Of course, button is click me. Okay, my bad. Okay, no, I let it button. Yeah, this is okay. You see the animation and shadows, very good. I think the first one. Yeah, we can change the color, the yellow one or not. Oh no. Okay, we can't change the yellow color, but we have different types of this. Yeah, this is looking good. I, there might be something. Okay, that is very helpful. Okay, I'm impressed with this. Oh, that is good. We require this. Empty. What is empty? No results. That is also required. Input. Search bar. Okay. Label. Okay, that is good. I think this will solve our purpose for this one. What was okay, okay. Progress. Radio. Select option. Okay. Select is also there. I think select is looking much more good than radio, right? Radio doesn't have that, shadow thing. Just a simple. Maybe the buttons could have, the boxes could have that. Slide bar. Good. I am blessed with this. Hmm? Toggle could be improved, to be honest. This is just a basic, but that tooltip. There's nothing. Okay, add to library. There's something. Tooltip as well. Okay. Okay. So I designed this as well. The handle for DJI Mic 2. Okay, I think for our purpose or making Claudient, this library would be good. Okay, I haven't checked Redux in a long time. Means what new components they have built. Of course, I always try to use ChatZN based on Redux, and what is there's no scroll as well. Oh, I think some animation would be also nice. Um, After maybe, okay, what is this aspect ratio? I think what we need is already in retro UI. They are sponsored by Vercel. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, shared scene. Okay. Of course, when we talk about Redux shared scene, of course, would be there. I hope they are not built on shared CN. Yeah, the basic one, I'm over it. I worked a lot with shared CN. I remember when it was, like 1,000 maybe, or maybe 500 stars as well. Just excuse me, there's some allergies. Okay, so I'm going to maybe use this one while I'm keep on opening my LinkedIn. Let me just close this. Yeah, meanwhile we'll learn what we can add here, and we'll start developing. Okay, will not waste time. Okay, I'm going to fast. Okay, I hope you all know should we. Okay, and I'm not going to use terminal here, then I'll just open the project in tray. Yeah, every time you open, it feels like. Okay, give me a second. I have another one Claudient, I should delete that. Okay. So what I basically wanted to first of all, okay, where is that? Just kidding. There's a lot of repositories as well, but like I said, some are more cluttered than than they have to be. So everything Claude is also there one repository they have. I'm not sure why they have 180,000 stars almost. I think even Claude doesn't have that many stars, right? Their repositories, Anthropic repositories, those are there public. So I'm not going to copy, but yeah, maybe inspired with this. Uh, UI is UI looks a little bit colors and everything with our website if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah, I have to improve. See, the logo is also not visible because the logo was in a very particular font of Von Dutch, the brand, and it's always gets. I can't have that font over here, otherwise it will look very busy. Wow, after a little bit time, I'm opening my website, so it requires some weird that bloody thing. Okay, I have it, but a little bit similarity, not exactly. I don't like this UI very much. It's all web UI based. I'm not okay. Some people do like it. Oh, why? What they're providing by source maintenance evaluation? Huh? Okay, okay. They are business actually. Why they have named then everything cloud code? They should have ECC tools or something. Not sure. Maybe now after this crazy stars, there must be these many people are using cloud code. Wow. JavaScript, Rust, I don't know that much. JavaScript, good. Python, good. Shell, good. TypeScript, good. Swift, little bit. Okay, Rust. Raw code only explains. This guy explains everything. Where this again? Why this tab keeps closing automatically? Where this one is UI is there? Skill command. Everything cloud code. I'm not seeing the link. Okay, Hermes as well. Agents full video and setup everything would be there as well pretty soon. Are they selling the skills? Yeah. I think they were just everything cloud code was there, but they Wanted to sell some things, make some money out of it. Okay, never mind. We'll make Claudient our own platform. Okay, I'm not going to log in today, right? Okay, because I want to first of all make a development MD and everything. Okay, and I don't want Cloud to research as well. I'll do the research maybe in some other way. But wow, why I'm not seeing the. Okay, then what I'll do is just scale it up like this, so it's. Why I'm running in my terminal and in this sort of another UI or maybe tab as well, of course I will be using in both ways. Okay, maybe I'll show you later. Okay, first of all, let's set some permissions. You can set some permission, but like I said, it's a new system, so I haven't set permissions to have, and I haven't put skills as well and this, so maybe I'll add skills as well. Okay, API basis user building, my organizations. I need to change the model first of all. I don't want bloody opus. Yeah, why not? 4.6 for long session, 1 million contacts, haiku. Okay, I'm going to use Sonnet currently. Okay, and I'm also going to. Okay, I want to make Claudient. Can be used to generate value. Something like this. So I'm just giving instructions so that it is an idea what I'm talking about. And I want you to ultra thing, so it will consume a lot of tokens, but development.md file and keep it in git ignore. um, uh, the plan mode is also there, right? So yeah, I'll do the plan mode. It's this version above repository. Okay, it's brewing. So what I'm going to do here is not right now, maybe when we are building, shipping features and so on. So yeah. Okay, meanwhile I here, so any questions? Okay, what is happening with my, of course, fetch, right? Let it fetch. Yeah, this folder dot cloud folder structure and what files it need to have, all the JSON files and skills as well. We are going to learn, soon. Okay, I'm building this currently from scratch, and over time I'm going to develop it. Okay, I don't want to complicate currently the things. That's why I'm, starting with very basic setup. Like I said, I'm not sure even the cloud was used on this system before, but okay. Okay, maybe another 20 minutes or so we'll have it. Maybe total session for session is 1.5 hours. Then maybe from tomorrow we'll have a 2 hours, or maybe this is enough as well. Okay, I hope so. I don't have to explain all the steps it's doing, and we don't even have to read this. We'll wait for summary, and this plan mode is something which was not there last year, of course. We have to tell specifically just to plan, and ultra thing is also, I think, is one of the way I was using. So uh, it's going into the in-depth research or deep search mode. Okay, so use ultra think word very carefully, and if you are in opus now, just keep in mind the bill you are going to get if you use ultra think. Okay, meanwhile I'll just check some things and maybe. Mhm. So it's sort of a playbook, sort of a guide, sort of everything, how to accept. fix my chair as well. It's squeaking very much. Okay, update tools, development. I think I mistakenly approved everything. Yeah, I didn't ask me. Okay, here's a full review. It let me know anything. Okay, that should be working, right? Okay, Claudiant, development savagely private. Definitive community, power knowledge for maximizing cloud code value. It's not a tool, it's knowledge system, pattern skills. Okay, I'll just see open preview, how much busy or that's also looking. Okay, very minimalistic. Currently it's okay. I'll read it from here in the preview because yeah, why everyone would be seeing this only, right? This file is get ignored, do not comment. Okay, I know. No, okay. Target audience have approached cloud code daily and want to go deeper. Team are adopting cloud code and needs best practice fast. Contributors who want to share the domain specific knowledge. That is gold mine, right? Gold mine, gold mine.
It's on Wednesday. Hold on, let me.
So yeah, just I was exploring the plans, and of course we would be giving resources, paid resources, subscriptions, so on when the channel goes. Of course, when we have something to give, of course. So yeah, if you're watching this for the first time, okay. Mm-mm-mm. I haven't opened my laptop. I think I should have opened while we're doing this. Okay, so yeah, we'll just go into this quickly and we'll start developing tomorrow. Okay, not now, today. For this enough. Contributor wants this knowledge. Okay, positioning versus everything cloud code. ECC. Okay, ECC. Okay, now I get it. Parity test following. Okay, model clean. Okay, Claudient. Weak on CNET. Chef on graph. GraphQL, GraphQL. Okay. Want to complicate things? Not everyone can understand GraphQL. Few coverage make okay. No skill authoritating guides. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. 8 language UI duplication. English first. Country translation will come. Okay, no. I want this in languages as well. I don't want this to be community one. I wanted this to have from beginning, because I can speak 5 languages, so I know I'm multilingual. So and I want to learn, explore new languages, like I learned sometime while back, some years back, Mandarin, a little bit Mandarin as well. So French, Deutsch, Dutch, English, then of course regional languages of India, Hindi and Haryanvi and so on. A little bit Punjabis as well. So yeah, there's more than 7 then, right? Okay, this needs to be fixed. Target May. Okay, June. Oh no, I want everything to be done in June. Okay, and I'm reading scrolling, but I will not develop until I change everything I wanted to, because asking Claude if that is good, it will always going to tell yes, 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 you're right. Or maybe if you say you are wrong, so it will say yeah, you were right, and so on. Uh, and you will ask if this is bad, it also going to it's basically an yes man for you, right? Because you are the controller. So most people do, they have developed so long great plan, right? Why should I even read it? I just start developing, and I'll just work on the features later on, right? I'll start correcting or start having value in the features later. But that's where the problem happens, right? Before fixing everything, the plan or this development MD, or whatever you call your um, MD file. So before that, if you don't fix this right now, there are going to be trouble later. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to ask I want in languages, and rest I'll read it through maybe tomorrow, and then we'll start developing. Okay, so yeah, there is also a way, you can give. I think I read somewhere someone was developing like a council of 5. There's some advisor, like the 5 agents, maybe some like executor, researcher, uh, expansionist, outsider, so on. And you can have this council, and it will research in a way that it should be, and it's not like yes man. Okay, then you can start developing. That's also a way. I think someone on the LinkedIn posted something that they are working on that. Maybe if I'll get the resource, I'll share with all of you. Okay, I'm tapping. You can use Whisper Flow and so on, the mic one, but I'm currently connected to Bluetooth mic over DJI, and it's streaming as well. So there was some issues, so it was not picking up. Otherwise, I would be typing and wasting time. But yeah, other than currently present. Okay, five core languages I'm putting. These are of course top languages. Maybe later we can use Tamil as well or Indian languages as well, because I know like guys used to study language a lot. So Tamil is also like there's a lot of people, I think, if I'm not wrong, more than I am not sure, 200 million or something people speak Tamil, if I'm not wrong. Let's Google. Okay, it's not that much. Apologies. There are approximately 86 to 90 million Tamil speaker worldwide. Okay, but that is also a lot, right? Not okay. English one, Mandarin. Okay, Mandarin I'm not touching here because you know they have their old ecosystem and everything, and I don't want to touch it here. They don't even care about this. I am not sure they are even using GitHub, right? They have everything there. Maybe Tencent have some platform. Hindi, okay, Hindi we can do, but later it's complicated. Spanish, okay, Spanish is there. French, standard Arabic. French is there. Arabic is also a little bit difficult when we have multilingual apps. Okay, yeah, I wanted to see this type of Mandarin, Hindi, Spanish, French, Arabic. Bengali also have that much. Okay, I didn't know that. German, okay. Hindi, okay. Then before Tamil, we'll use maybe Bengali. Then yeah, I can understand a little bit Bengali, but I can't speak or read or write in it. Same for no Tamil. I don't know even a single word. Hindi, of course, I know very well. English as well, native language, English and Hindi. Yeah, in North India, so we have always most of the time, most of the people have two native or mother tongue languages, Hindi and English, because it's there. French are also very good. People know French. Spanish is of course. I'm surprised that Hindi is more popular than Spanish. A lot of countries speak Spanish. Mhm. What is the date? Oh my god, 2023. That's why. Yeah, 2026 data I want, right? Chinese, yeah, like I said, Spanish is getting slow. English, Arabic, yeah, many. Hindi, yeah, that Hindi one was wrong, right? There couldn't be that much people speaking Hindi, 600 million something. And Babel, of course, it's a language learning, they might have the data. I'm pretty shocked to see this. Bengali so much, okay. Portuguese, yeah. Native speakers, Russian. Okay, Russia is also very Japanese. Oh, Western Punjabi is also there. Okay. Mhm. Okay, the first commit. It hasn't gone through or what? Oh, okay, I have seen this before as well. It takes some time, little bit time. Client shows could go on. Domain, yeah, it doesn't. Yes, the branch was not there, right? So it didn't publish the branch. Oh, I don't have permission. Okay, okay. If my screens. Okay, I need to add a member, but this is for the first time. I'm the owner as well. Settings, members, settings, members. The already did that, right? Very strange. Okay, yeah, great. There's some things, yeah, like I said, it was not configured. Okay, 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 then we'll close it. I think I'm going to set up with my that's very embarrassing, I would say. Okay, but yeah, it's okay. Like I said, it was first, so we'll start developing, tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, if thank you for joining. Of course, those who joined and those who are going to watch it live, we'll meet tomorrow. Okay, yeah, bye.